Yo, what's going on, man?
We
We are
live. We
going
live.
live. We are going live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See how you press that like that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, because of feedback, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got another one, another interview, man, going on today. Y'all, welcome to the 7 Days Show. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. We got the 7 Day show going on, starring me, Mr. 7 Days. You know what I'm saying? And we have a very, very special guest today, King Chaos. Man, introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know who you are, man.
Hey, my name is King Kah05. You know what I'm saying? 3-1 Records up in this thing with my guy 7 Days, holding it down on the 7 Days show. Make sure you tap in, come by, get some merch. Get with my guy, man. We here.
Nice. Let them know your Instagram for they can follow you and everything too.
My Instagram is backwards. So it's Chaos King. So KAHOSKING. I don't know. I guess it was took already. So that's how they make it.
You did it backwards. Yeah. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I have to change my Instagram name a couple of times. I have made a Instagram page that says 7 Days Enterprise. And then I can't log back into that page. So I'm like, damn, I want that name back. But so now I put 7 Days _ Enterprise. But the other one is me as well. But I just can't log back into it. It's crazy.
Sorry, man. You already know how I go with them pages, man.
Yeah, you gotta have the right name and stuff.
You gotta have the right password.
You gotta have the right password, Right. Facts.
You're gonna lose it, man.
For real. Okay, man. So you know what we're doing today? We're doing a live interview with King Chaos today, man. And we just want to go ahead and show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Put him on our channel, you know what I'm saying, and see what he got going on. But I do want to start this interview off a little different than you know what I'm saying, how normal interviews do. I want to get back into your backstory first.
Yes, sir.
Like we want to get to know who you are all the way up into today and what you're doing today. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, man, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Like, man, listen, like, okay, first, where you from, bro?
Born in Los Angeles, raised in Tacoma, Washington, man. Shout out to the Northwest. Tacoma, I love you. Stand up was good. Pacific Northwest. It's up there by Seattle for y'all who don't know. Home of Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No, I just do that. He from Seattle.
Sir Mix-a-Lot was Baby Got Back, right?
That's the biggest artist we know from up there, man. Shout out to
Sir Mix-a-Lot. Baby Got Back. Hey, that was
a little bit what you got, but back.
Have you ever seen him before?
Nah,
I never. Okay. He an OG.
He an OG. He really did his shit too.
So you was born in LA, and then you moved to Seattle.
Yep.
When you were born in LA, when did you move out of LA?
I moved out of LA quick, man. I mean, you know, shout out to my mom. It was really my mom's idea because born in '87, I'm a bit of an old head, and if you know, like I know, Los Angeles was crazy. So mom, she didn't want me to grow up out there, so she took me away from there. You know, shout out to my LA natives.
Right.
She got me up out of there, man. Safety first type shit.
So what around what age did you move out of there and go to Seattle?
Easy. 3.
3 years old.
Yeah, she took me out of there young, bro. That's why I was, you know, that's why I say raised in Tacoma, because I can't even claim LA like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So was she in like the street life? Was your parent, your dad, your father, was they like involved in that, or they were just living there and it was just a lot of shit going on around them?
It was actually my pops being in the military, which moved us up there to Fort Lewis, which is right by Tacoma.
Okay.
So got us up out of there. You know, like I know LA, you know, you also being from the Bay, you don't even got
I ain't from the Bay. I'm from Stockton, California.
Okay.
I'm a little different.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good. People always like mistaking Stockton for the Bay. They just think in Northern California it's all the Bay.
So what is the Bay? Oakland, Richmond.
It's a lot of cities. I can't just sit here and name. It's probably like 40 cities.
Oh shit.
There's a lot of cities in the Bay.
So Stockton ain't one of them.
It's not one of them. Stockton is like the Central Valley. You know what I'm saying? It's like an hour away from
Sacramento.
Stockton is by Modesto, Manteca. It's the 209. It's the San Joaquin Valley.
Okay.
You know, because you grew up in California, so A lot of people, like, when you go to like down south and shit like that, they think California is just LA.
Yeah, that is true.
So the further you from California, the less you know. Like when you go to Memphis, they say, "Oh, you from LA?" I said, "No, I'm from Northern California." They said, "Yeah, LA. That's Northern LA." Like,
no, nigga, that is totally different.
Yeah, so it's a lot different. Okay, but so you moved. So like, was it? Do you remember when you was 3 years old?
Nah,
I sure don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I for sure don't.
I don't. I just look back and just be thankful because I see everything.
Yeah,
LA was and is now.
Right.
And you know, like I was saying, you being from Cali, you know how easy it is just to get into shit.
Exactly.
You don't even got to be this or that. You just gonna run into some shit on accident. So
exactly. No fact.
Mom's got me up out of there early.
Okay, so what was your father around that time?
He was in the military. He's the one why we moved up there.
Oh, he was the reason why you went to Seattle.
Yeah. Tacoma, nigga.
Tacoma. See how niggas would think just, you know?
Yeah, Tacoma.
You know what I'm saying?
Pops got stationed up there.
Okay.
And
what he was doing in the military? What he was doing?
I want to say he was a sergeant. I don't know the ranks. Yeah.
The 10
Oh, trust me, I suffered that shit my whole life.
Did you?
Him being in the military?
Yeah.
That motherfucker treated me like I was his cadet. More than his son.
So he was hella like hard on you.
Yeah.
So like, what he had you doing? Push-ups and shit? Like, what he had you doing?
Just happened to be a man of my word. You know what I mean? And every time it wasn't that, it was like discipline. If I said I was going to do something, if I said I was going to go somewhere, and I did it, there will be backlash.
What did you do? Punch you in the chest or make you do push-ups? Which one?
That nigga punched me in the chest till I was
like, push-ups.
Nah, just punch the nigga in the chest.
Damn.
Then it had me out there feeling like I was raw because I'm like, shit, if I could take this punches,
I could take any.
Yeah.
Right.
So now I'm out in the streets.
Right.
5 foot nothing.
Right. Taking punches. Taking punches. Okay. So now you 3 years old, you moved to Tacoma, Washington, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up in Tacoma, like elementary? Do you remember like your elementary days?
It was cool, man. You know, only thing about Washington was it wasn't that many black people. So, you know what I mean? I had to deal with that. Every black friend that I did find, we was like,
y'all was locked in.
We was locked in because it wasn't that many of us.
A lot of white people.
Okay. But it created a lot of diversity at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Grew up with a lot of white friends, which was cool, which was dope.
Right.
So elementary was fun, man. Love my teachers. It was cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
No trouble yet until middle school. You know?
You got in trouble in middle school?
Yeah, that's when
I started. What?
Just start fighting, man.
Start fighting for what?
So so every year from elementary school, my mom would send me back to LA for the summer.
To go with who?
My grandma.
Grandma
still lived out there.
Granny.
Granny.
Yeah,
so all the way up into the 5th, 6th grade.
Why did she send you back to LA? Just because she just wanted a break, or she just wanted you to go see your grandma?
Maybe that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grandma wanted to see you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You feel me? So out there with grandma and shit, grandma stayed in Watts. So it was a free fall. You know, when we was outside, babies, we outside. They don't know where the fuck we at, you know?
Right.
All right, grandma, I'm going outside. They could be somewhere way
Right. Hella far.
Outside.
That's when kids actually went outside.
Yeah. No phones, just bikes and making up games, freeze tag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hide and go get it for something.
I was gonna say that. I swear I was gonna say that. Hide and go get it was my favorite game.
For some of those that know, if you know, you know.
Yeah, man, go hide and go grab some ass. We want everybody go hide, and I go grab a girl's booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Hide and go get it.
That was some, you know, outside shit, man. We made up our own games. Smear the queer with the, you know, no offense to that's not what it meant when we was younger. Throwing the football, jackpot. Man, we had a lit. Then the ice cream trucks.
Oh yeah, I love ice cream.
You know what I'm saying?
You know you don't know, but when I was young, my little sister got ran over by an ice cream truck. It's funny, it's funny now. It wasn't funny then. But them ice cream trucks, you gotta watch out for them. You know what I'm saying? Because we running up to the ice cream truck, want to get some ice cream and shit. Motherfucker fuck around, get hit.
I'm talking about
fuck around, get hit.
Screaming off. Ice cream truck. It was real.
Right.
It was real.
Crazy.
Real.
Crazy. Okay, so bam. So you how like a pretty much average kid lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, having fun, enjoy yourself in middle school. So now when you get into high school, your dad already punched you in the chest. Yeah. Did you turn up in high school? Did you get worse? Did you get better? What happened in high school?
High school, I got worse because I was living with my mom. You know, my mom and my dad, they separated by this time.
Now they separated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to go live with my mom. So, you know, shit, moms get to yelling and shit. It's like, okay, yeah, whatever, moms. So she got tired of that shit and she sent me to my dad's. Nigga, when she sent me to my dad's house, I don't know if this man felt like he had a point to prove or something, but yeah, nigga, he was not with that bullshit.
I'm saying what you was trying to be on school, you was just like a playful kid and your dad was just hella serious or
shit, yeah. Exactly. I was a playful ass kid and he was just a serious
because he's a sergeant.
Yeah.
So he don't want to really smile or nothing.
And then I'm over here because my mom sent me over here. So now it's not that I'm just over here. You're over here
because you're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. So like that dad and son shit, that shit went out the window.
So how was like school? Was you getting in trouble in school? Was you being in class clown?
I just wanted to be outside hanging with the homies.
So you didn't really care too much for school?
Nah. Okay. And you know, coming from that, my parents coming from LA, education was important, very important to them.
Okay.
So I'm out here fucking up, you know, as a kid. Nigga, the only thing you got to do is go to school and do good grades, motherfucker.
Right now.
And you out here.
Okay. Because your parents ain't even from America, right?
My dad's not. No, that's right. My dad's from Belize.
Your dad's from Belize? Yep. Your mama's from America?
Mm-hmm. She's from Louisiana.
So he already just think hella different. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That is absolutely right. On top of that sergeant shit.
So how did he being not from America and become into the military? So he got his, you know, he must have came in legally. Yeah. And became an American citizen. Yep. And then he went to the military. Yep. Okay. Nice.
Did his shit.
So you moving back and forth from your mom and your dad's house in high school. So was you I'm saying, like, did you graduate? Let's talk about that. A lot of niggas didn't graduate.
I did not.
Why?
Wanting to be outside and just stupid, you know what I mean? And then what it really was is when I finally got serious about graduating, it was my senior year. So I was like on some real catch-up shit. On my senior year, I had 10th grade English, 11th grade English, and 12th grade English.
Damn.
Yeah. So it was like, only reason why I didn't graduate was because like I had the credit.
Damn.
Yeah.
So did you ever go back and get that?
Yeah. Next year I went back.
Okay.
And then the school I went to was like a blue ribbon school. So when I went to a community college, I had over the credits I needed to graduate.
Oh, okay.
So they was like, take a semester and you graduate.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that
walk the stage?
Nah, I didn't want to.
Because I just got the diploma and shit. You didn't feel like doing the extra shit.
Because I let my mom down. You know what I mean? My mom.
Yeah, she was mad about that.
She was hurt.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was like, it was like, I don't know. I didn't understand how important it was to her. And she was devastated, bro.
Was she?
Yeah, my mom.
Because you didn't graduate at first?
Yeah.
And what you mean devastated? Like, how was she acting? That's when she sent you to your daddy out? Yeah,
she sent me to Charlotte after that.
Charlotte?
Yeah, my grandma had moved to Charlotte by this
North
time.
Carolina? So, okay, so now your grandma had moved to Charlotte? So your mom is so pissed off because you fucking up.
Yeah.
She just sent you to Charlotte.
I'm grown now. So now you didn't.
Are you grown? So how old are you?
18. 18.
Okay. I want to talk about that because I went to juvenile court today. You're not grown as an 18-year-old. I don't know why they tell us that. I think it should be 21.
Because you're not attached to your parents no more. Everything under 18, your parents are responsible.
I think they should change that. Because niggas are still kids at 18.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas are still kids. It should be 21. It should be 21.
It should.
Because niggas are still kids at 18.
Yeah, I was lost. So she sent me to Charlotte because I didn't graduate. So what she saw for my future is what I was already doing. Still hanging out with the homies. You know, shit, smoking weed. Smoking weed back then was like
y'all smoking that Reggie. What y'all fucking
You know the Northwest, we always have fire, man.
Okay, say that then. Say that then.
Always.
Okay, say that then.
Next to Humboldt County.
Facts. No, they got gas. They do got gas out there.
And we ain't fucking with LA's OG. But other than that,
y'all have some good shit.
Yeah, back then.
Some good.
But you know, back then weed was like that was drugs. That wasn't. Now is weed. Now is
right. Back then was you're doing drugs.
You're doing drugs. So
damn.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So she saw that and she sent me to Charlotte.
Wow.
Sent me to Charlotte, bruh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was Charlotte?
Charlotte was
because now you're on the whole other side of the country.
It was beautiful. The only thing that fucked me up about Charlotte was that was real racist.
Really?
Yeah. You driving and you see motherfucking Confederate flags on people's houses. And motherfuckers sitting there calling you boy and shit.
What that nigga do? Get that nigga off that knob.
So it was a culture shock. You feel me?
You know about them peanuts and the boiled peanuts in Charlotte. In North Carolina, you know about them boiled peanuts? Ah, yeah, they famous for boiled peanuts out there in the Carolinas. You never had boiled peanuts? Oh wow. Okay. Did you see the cotton fields and shit out there?
I didn't see none.
None. Oh, because you were in Charlotte, which is like more of a big city.
Yeah.
So so if you drive a little bit outside, then you'll see the cotton fields, you see the boiled peanuts, that type of shit.
The clay fucked me up too. They don't got dirt. They got clay.
They got clay,
bro. Like when you put water on their clay, that shit turn into real mud.
I've been out there. They don't got sidewalks. They got fucking ditches and shit.
Bro.
Got them ditches.
Yep. No
I ran into a ditch, nigga, and I was truck driving out
like
there.
This. They streets is like this.
Yeah, there.
Both ways. This is for both ways. Nigga coming and going. Ain't no couple lanes, though. It's one lane, bro. Yeah. Like you said.
Them ditches.
It's a ditch right here, bro.
You'll fall in that motherfucker.
Yes, you will.
So how long you was in Charlotte?
I was in Charlotte for about a year.
Okay. That was
a year.
A year. Okay. They had some good coochie out there, some bad bitches.
No, the only thing they didn't have out there was no Latinas. I know, but that's what I was into at that time.
You was into the Latinas.
I was into the Latinas. There wasn't no Latinas. It was some Asians out there.
Yeah. You wasn't into the sisters, the country cornbread, black eye, collard green, thick. I always liked black girls.
I did too, but
I did experiment, but I always liked black girls.
Only thing about that, I didn't see none really my age.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I seen the older black women. I had an uncle out there. He was a fool. So I seen a lot. I seen a lot fucking with that motherfucker.
Right.
But not really I seen it. It fucked me up. It was one of the first times I seen studs.
That's the first time you seen studs?
Wasn't no studs in Washington.
No?
Nah.
No studs. I was talking
about fresh ass dips.
Yeah.
Nigga from the shoes to the nigga to the hat. I'm talking fly ass stuff. Nigga, like I ain't never seen no shit like this.
Wow.
What up, bruh? Yeah, like nigga, like I'm like, what the fuck?
A whole stud,
A whole studs out there, bro. Like numerous of them.
That's crazy.
Dreads before it was cool. Motherfuckers out there was dread headed up. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even the fad yet. We talking about 2005.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Charlotte was cool, man. It was cool.
Nice. So you stayed out there for a year, and then you moved back to the West Coast?
Yeah, I came back to the West Coast.
You went back to Tacoma?
Yeah.
So you moved back in with your mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved back there.
Why'd you move back?
You
didn't like it out there with Granny?
I got
Latinas?
I got laced.
Laced?
Yeah, they had
Let's break this shit down. What you mean?
Had laced. They had smoked some weed that was laced.
Wow. Laced with what?
I don't know.
And what happened to you?
I had tripped out. I ended up having to go to the psych ward.
Yeah?
Yeah, my mom.
How much time you doing that motherfucker?
Like a month.
Woo! You know, they say a month in a psych ward is like a year.
Yeah, motherfucker. That shit was.
They was giving you hella medicines and shit. Somebody
cleared my brain.
Yeah?
Cleared my shit.
So did they never figured out what you was laced with?
Nope. I think I know what happened.
What
me personally.
What you think happened?
So over there, they got bullshit weed. I'm coming from the Northwest.
Strong ass weed.
So I met this white boy,
and
he had Washington weed. He sold me like dove, like this big.
Mm.
So I'm like, I'm niggatry. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the store and give me a blunt. I'm gonna break it down. He's like, no, bro, take it out this pipe. So I'm like, okay. I takes it out the pipe. I go back to the house. I hit the pipe.
Yeah.
Start treading. I don't know what this white boy smoked out this pipe.
Right.
I think that's what it was.
He probably was smoking some other shit.
You know what I mean? The residue.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up having to go back to fucking Tacoma.
And when you was like tripping, like what happened? Do you remember what happened? Did you pass out?
Hearing voices.
Hearing voices?
Yep. Thought I was talking to God.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
For some reason, when I listened to music, it was very slow. It's like shoo.
Damn. Chop and screw.
Yeah. And it was like, it was normally, to you it would sound normal, but to me it was like on some slow shit. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, man.
Wow.
That was an experience.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. Moms didn't think I was gonna learn how to drive. I had to learn how to talk again.
Really?
Yeah. I had to learn how to get my sense of humor back.
So you was really fucked up.
I was fucked up. That medicine they was giving me.
Was it the medicine that was fucking you up, or was it the lace?
It was a
combination of both.
Because first I got lace, then I had to go to the ward. Then they gave me all that fucking medicine.
That fucked you up.
Fucked me up. I mean, clear thoughts, nigga. No thoughts.
Wow.
Like, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How I came back to it was when I came back to Washington, I would watch the Wayne brothers. So that's how I got my sense of humor back.
Yeah.
And then like Alicia Keys is one song, Unbreakable.
I like that song.
It restored my soul almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have some sisters. See, that
you know what I mean?
You know right there. Some black people have to snap your ass back.
Real shit.
So okay, so boom, you snap back, you move back to Tacoma with Moms. How does she feel about that at that point? She like, damn,
yeah,
bro.
She was really like,
she mad again.
She was sad.
Now she's sad.
Yeah, because they didn't think I was ever gonna come back. Some people don't come back from when they lose their mind.
Yeah,
you know
somebody else was just telling me that, and they still kind of slow on it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So she was like,
he never got over that.
Yeah, she thought I was, I don't want to say it, like she thought I was gonna be a vegetable.
Right.
So when I told her to take me off that fucking medicine, and the people was like, "You're gonna relapse. It's gonna happen again." I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to take that medicine.
Shit. Yeah. Because nigga, it had my mind going. Like you'd be talking to me and I'd just be looking at you like, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, what do I say?
Wow.
How do I, you know what I'm saying? Like awkward, my social shit was gone.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Wow. Okay. Damn. That's deep right there. That's deep.
Yeah. Okay. But I didn't tell nobody. So the homie who knew me from the past, he came and picked me up like I was regular.
Right.
He not even knowing what happened to me.
Right.
So I go ride with this nigga. We smoking weed. We about to go to the studio.
That didn't make you not want to smoke weed?
I didn't want to tell him what was going on with me.
Okay.
This is a cool partner of mine. So I'm low key playing it off. You feel me?
Right.
That shit ended up snapping me back into myself. He took me to the studio, smoked some weed, nigga. Like a week later, I was cool. I was like kind of.
Is that the first time you start rapping and shit?
Rapping back again.
Yeah,
because I've been rapping since the 9th grade.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so now you're in Tacoma, you rapping, you back. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now is that when you start taking your rap serious on another level?
Yeah. Because he had motherfucking like sponsors and shit, and I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
Mind you, this is 05, you know?
Now it's 05. Okay.
You know what I mean? This is like, I think Facebook and MySpace had just came out.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Everything we're doing is in person, live. So he had motherfuckers who really was putting money behind him, buying beats, sending his ass on tour and shit.
He was doing it for real.
Okay. So that was inspirational to me. You know what I'm saying? So after that, hell yeah, I started taking that shit serious. But I was still like trying to be coming back to myself.
Right. Still trying to recover.
Real shit.
Okay, dang. So now you fully recovered rapping. Mm-hmm. When do you eventually come to Las Vegas?
I don't come to Las Vegas. It's funny because I come to Las Vegas in 2008. On some whole other years later. Yeah, on some
what?
On some pimping shit.
He laid out some ism, y'all. He laid out.
The homies.
All right.
The homies that I was fucking with,
Yeah.
they was on that shit. I had a cousin out here. So I came out here with my cousin. He wasn't even on no pimping shit. So, man, I started networking and doing all types of shit.
So you was knocking them Latinas or them white hoes?
It was crazy because this is when, this is all off the record, y'all. This is when black women wasn't even like, Tricks was scared of black women. So it was like, just white women was like the gold mine and shit. So I come out here, I meet a P out here.
Yeah.
And I'm telling him what I'm on and shit. He like, nigga, you in Seattle, nigga, what you doing out here? Right. That's the gold mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little chick. I was supposed to bring her out here. I was on some gorilla shit.
Gorilla shit?
Yeah, I was on some gorilla
shit. You was forcing her and shit?
I was just
beating her ass?
Nah, just talking reckless to the,
Yeah.
Talking reckless and scared her off, and she ended up not even coming out here.
So that was like your first hoe, or you had a whole month?
No, I only had one.
So your first hoe, you done ran her off. He wasn't in the game long, y'all. He wasn't in the game long. What behind the
Bitch, when you come out here, woo, if you get to doing some stupid shit, bitch, I believe your ass.
Yeah.
She like, well, on that case,
I'm laughing. Damn, this nigga's a 1 week pimp.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, that's why. I mean, that's Vegas for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happens like that. It happens to the best of us.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I done went through some shit myself. So yeah, okay. So damn, now you're in Vegas, man. You done lost your hoe.
Lost my hoe, and I got 2 court cases at this time.
What?
Yeah.
You fight some court cases?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened on that?
So, with the ism in Washington, the homies had got stuck in the raid. Okay. But the hotel name was in my room. The room was in my name.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they put it all on me. I was the one they wanted. So they didn't even care about the homies.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was fighting that court case, and it wasn't even nothing.
Was it the pimping charge?
It was so we had a firearm in the room.
Damn.
So they put me with a firearm.
Damn.
And then they tried to get me with promoting prostitution. Because this is Craigslist. Yeah, this is when Craigslist had just, you feel me? So they try to hit me on that.
Right.
And and then I go to jail. 3 days later, I get out of jail. Like I said, the internet just did that.
Belt out.
Motherfuckers didn't even have no internet. So I only knew the homegirl. She the only one who had the internet. So I had to go over her house.
Right.
I'm posting.
Right.
Her nigga get to tripping. Me and the homie beat him up. He got a gun. We take his gun.
Wow.
And he tell on us. Yeah, so we get caught by the police with the pistol again. I'm out for a pistol.
Oh my God.
So after that, I went to Vegas. So while I'm fighting these 2 court cases, I'm like, fuck it.
So you was fighting them in Tacoma?
Yeah.
So what eventually happened with that shit?
I had to go back. And you know what I'm saying, face the music. I was just trying to get to Vegas.
Time or something or what?
I had to go sit down for a little 6 months, you feel me?
Right, okay.
Yeah, 3 felonies in a strike. Kids, don't do it. You feel me?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They either wanted that time or they wanted them that.
That's right.
That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Said, nigga, you can do 38 months right now.
Or you could take this 6 months in a strike.
6 in a strike.
Yeah, because of strikes, you get 3 of them, you done. Yeah, I know about them 3 strikes. Okay, damn. So
he said, nigga, if you get caught with a 10 sack, nigga, we taking your ass to prison. I said, okay, don't worry about it, my nigga. This is also before weed was legal. So
right.
You feel me?
Okay, so you did your time, man. Then you came back to Vegas?
So I did my time, came out on my square tip. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking
clean, huh?
Yeah, that's just, it didn't scare me straight, but jail is a waste of fucking time.
It's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
You know, it could be scary, it could be all those things, but a motherfucker like me, nigga, I couldn't even sit in the house that long. You feel me?
Yeah, so
having to sit down,
it's fucked up.
And then you gotta depend on motherfuckers to send you money and shit, bro.
Yeah, man, that's bad. Tell you when to take a shower and shit.
Come on, man. I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Man, that's when I wake up. Yeah.
So it didn't scare me straight. It was just like, I don't ever want to waste no time like that again, bro.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
So I got out. I was on my square tip. Like you said, then really start pushing the music 10-4.
Okay, that's when you start going crazy with the music.
Crazy. Well, as crazy as I could. At this time, it's like 08.
Right.
No, 2011.
Yeah, now it's 2011.
Yeah, you feel me? I caught the case in 09. Had to go sit down at 10. So got out at the end of 10. Yeah.
Right, 11.
Yeah. So,
so you came back, you just out here just been vibing.
Yeah. So I didn't get back here until like 2020, right after COVID.
Oh, right after COVID.
Yeah,
okay. So now you in Vegas, man, and you still doing your music. What you doing now, man?
Man, just pushing the brand, man. 301records.com.
Okay.
Nice. Just trying to really push the message as well. You know what I'm saying? Push the skill set, push the vision.
Right.
Network as much as I can.
Right.
Oh yeah, I went to LA too. That's another. I went to LA in 2016. Went to Atlanta in 2017.
Start traveling.
Yeah, I started traveling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, start fucking around.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Nice.
LA chewed me up and spit me out because it was just like,
this is too fast. It's crazy shit. You didn't want to get involved. You already been through other shit. Okay, so let me ask you this, man. What's your plans in the future, man? What you want to do in the next 5 to 10 years, man? How you coming?
That's a good question, man. Just businesses, trusts, LLCs.
Yeah.
Fucking around with as many side hustles as I can, bro. The Airbnb. I was fucking around with the rental car service for a quick time. That was some of the dopest money I ever made. To be self-educated, self-aware, know what's going on around me, and just invest in myself and invest in other people, man, and do partnerships and collaborations with people, man.
Nice.
You know what I mean? As much as I can. I know that's a broad answer, but
yeah.
Basically just LLC it up, man. You know what I mean? Get this tax money, this credit. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of motherfuckers is out here living. Get your credit right, bro. You ain't gotta have that much cash. Right. Still need your cash, but you know what I'm saying? Use your credit to invest what you gotta invest in, bro. And if you believe in it, as soon as you get your bread, pay that credit off, they're gonna give you another bigger credit line, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, run up the racks, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only up from here now, man.
Real shit.
Only up from here now, man. I promise you. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on here, man.
I appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck around.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I like to break it down, man.
God damn.
Real shit. So yeah, man, we're gonna continue to grow, man. The 7-day show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on here. Let the people know once again, where can they follow you? I know you got your album out. Yeah. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about your album, man, before we dip up out of here.
Your boy just did Fish Out of Water, produced by Brain Got Blaps. It's on all platforms right now. Once again, King, Kah05. Right. Everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, 301sound.com.
Nice.
The album is cool, man. It's just basically about hustling, motivating, staying on your shit mentally. Even got a song on there where I say, hey, I'm not so strong right now. So, we hitting all covers from the females to the streets to just staying on your shit, becoming a man. Cause I'm, like I said, I'm kind of up there in age, 87, baby. So, my music is really for the grown-ups, man. Shout out to the children and the babies. But, I think it's something you can really write our music. Throw it in, ride to it after the club, before the club, on your way to college. That's the type of music I make. And I want to give a shout out and a major thanks to 7 Days for having me, man. Cause, this is lit and this is live, bro.
Nice, man. Once again, man, y'all follow King Chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to like, subscribe, and share this video to all y'all friends and stuff, man. Because we try to grow the platform, and if anybody else want to, come on here, tell their story, you know what I'm saying? We only going up from here. So I just want to thank all my viewers today and all the future viewers, man. And it's a 7-day show, y'all. And we got this thing.
That